Hey guys, and welcome back to City to Country. I am Kizzy and I'm back here with another video. This video is going to be a short one. It's going to be on books that we keep in our home that I thought sharing with all of you would be quite useful to have in your homes as well, considering the climate in which we are living in right now with the health crisis. Everything just seems really uncertain at the moment, and a lot of people are searching for answers and, you know, ways in which they can help themselves instead of being so dependent on maybe the system. So I just wanted to share with you some books that we found really helpful. We've had it before we moved to the countryside. We were reading up a lot on it, and it had a lot to do with us changing our diets and lifestyle while we were looking for a place in the countryside. It has a lot to do with our decision as well, moving to the country. So without further ado, let's get into the book recommendations. So here I have this book called The Natural Remedies Encyclopedia. I purchased this while I was still living at our old place. 2017 we decided to purchase this book. We had attended a retreat in Wales, and it was recommended to us by some friends that we get ourselves a copy of this book. This book has come in real handy in terms of you know, home remedies, and there's a whole lot of information in here. It was well written, I must say. I didn't tell you the author, did I? So this book is called The Natural Remedies Encyclopedia, and it is written by Vance H. Farrell and Harold M. Shireen. It is the simple, inexpensive remedies of nature were given by God for our healing. Obedience to his laws brings blessings. This is the 7th edition. There's different edition, but as far as I'm aware, this is the latest edition. I haven't looked this year to see if it's been updated as yet. I will have a look, but when we bought this was the latest edition. Over 11,000 inexpensive home remedies, covers over 730 diseases and disorders, more than 7,000 cross references. Now it has over 570 color pictures, so you can compare, like if you have skin conditions, and they have examples of pictures of what it's referring to. It has recipes. It even touches on hydrotherapy as well in here. We highly recommend this. It speaks about the 8 laws of health. It goes into detail about the different special nutrients and healing agencies, rebuilding health. It goes into detail on anything human body wise. If you can't get any of these books that I mentioned today, make sure and get yourself this Natural Remedies Encyclopedia, the 7th edition. Now when I bought this book, it was on sale. I got this book for about £40. I got this one off of eBay. Sorry about that, my baby woke up. So the next book is God's Healing Leaves by Robert McClintock, and the book looks like this. If you can see it with the glare. God's Healing Leaves, a user's guide to herbology. all of the different type of books on alternative healing and books on herbology that are on the market today, why would anyone want to write one more? As a Christian, I believe that God created the universe, our world, and the plants for our use. Yet when I would look in the herbology textbooks that had been written and compiled thus far, I constantly found that they contained information from a spiritualistic or new age sources. I can only ascribe to Christian theories, as do I. I believe that God is our creator and that it is his intention for us to utilize his natural medicines. I do not believe that these plants are here by accident, nor do I believe that they are here due to some mystical positive and negative forces. So, this book is easy to format, it's Christian based, New Age free, it has safe dosage suggestions and are based on science and not old wives' tales. So this is a really good book to have. I bought this book for £7. Yeah, I bought this book at a retreat. They had some book selling and this really caught my eye, especially the fact that it's Christian based and New Age free. So yes, highly recommend this. And no, this video is not sponsored. I just thought I'd be nice and share, you know, whatever stuff I think might be helpful to you guys. I have another book here called Back to Eden. Many of you might have heard of this book. It's written by Jethro Kloss. It's a classical guide to herbal medicine, natural foods and home remedies since 1939. This is the revised and updated edition. It's quite a bit of a read. If you go on Harvestine Books website, I'll link it here or in the description below. This one might be a bit more affordable if you're not able to get hold of the Encyclopedia. Next book is a book that I recently purchased because I was researching on how to preserve the food and the crops that we harvest from the garden. This book is called Canning and Preserving for Beginners. I bought this off of Amazon. It has over 300 delicious homemade recipes for canning jams, jellies, pickles, and more. Some of you may have been following us on Instagram and keeping up to date with us there. There's pictures of the canning process. Who knew you could even can potatoes? I didn't. I really honestly didn't. Get yourself this if you're interested in preserving food. Last but not least, if there's any book, I know I said that about the Encyclopedia, that you need to have included with all the rest of the books, is The Ministry of Healing by Ellen White. This book, some of you may have heard and read this book before. It's a really easy read. It says, health and happiness go hand in hand. Never has it been more important to understand the physical and spiritual laws of health than today, when stress, mental illness, heart disease, AIDS, and cancer are ravaging our society. Is there a better way to live? Does God and nature itself possess the secrets to long life and peace of mind? The Ministry of Healing is a classic work that spells out God's plan for the health and happiness of the human family. Here you will find inspired counsel on everything from diet and exercise to building happy homes and an eternal relationship with the Creator. Let the Ministry of Healing lead you to a new life of joy, vibrant health, service to others, and peace with God. Doesn't that sound great? Ministry of Healing, I'd really recommend it. It's very inexpensive. If you cannot afford any of the others, this one. And I just remembered something else about this encyclopedia. Yes, I really love this encyclopedia. It's so colorful. It has loads of pictures, and after every single remedy, it has a verse of encouragement from the Bible, and I found that very, very helpful. You read the symptoms and you compare the symptoms with what you have, and then it tells you the causes, and then after that it tells you about the natural remedies in which to use to help elevate and heal. I thought that was really helpful because when we're sick, we often feel sorry for ourselves, and it's really nice to have something like this to encourage us. So I'm gonna have to wrap up this video quickly. I hope these books that I shared with you today do come in handy for you guys if you decide to purchase it so that you can have in your home as well. It's really helpful to have on hand because given the current crisis, we don't all have access to go to, you know, the hospital as freely as we would have prior to health crisis that is going on worldwide. We really have to start being less dependent on the system of this world and more dependent on God. It's good to have on hand at home to know how the body works and how to look after our bodies, which God has given us to use for His service. If we are well, we can do His work properly. If we are not, we can't do it sufficiently. So thank you all for watching. Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe. If you have any questions, please place them in the comments down below. I will try my best to put as much information about these books as I possibly can. I'll see you in my next video. Bye for now. God bless. Enjoy the rest of your week until our next video. Bye.